This is Tim. The building in Michigan can be readied in a short period of time as soon as we have the funding to make the transaction. That's the holdup on that. We have tried to make several movements of money, and they have all got confiscated, so we've had issues with that, or we would have already been in there. And the corporation is losing ground by the day, and soon they won't be able to do that, and that's when we will move forward because the funds are already in the accounts ready to move. But as long as they can steal them, we can't do anything with it, and that's where we're at. We're trying to find a way, and we are getting some help with that now, but it's been very difficult to move any money. But that's where the building is at. Now, the elections will be determined by the Congress. That's up to them when they set that. That's entirely up to them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because I don't know whether you read "Behold, a Pale Horse" by the late Milton William Cooper, but he said that the federal government in Washington D.C. would crumble in 2011. Or
he's probably right.
Yeah, he predicted it.
I'm not sure that it's going to last that long. If it does, it'll be early, I think, 2011. I mean, it's really, really in trouble right now. I don't know how they're paying paychecks right now, honestly. They don't have any money. And they're writing bad checks right now is what they do. So,
and I bet it'll be a shock to the news media, mainstream media, that when it does happen, that we will be standing in that, that they...
That's exactly right. We will be standing in the gap, ready to move up and put the folks back to work within a matter of days. That's what we plan to do.
All right. That's great.
All right, sir.
Thanks.
And thank you for the call.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Our next area code is 509.
Hello, President Tim.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good to talk to you, sir.
Pleasure is mine.
Yes. We've been working hard here in Washington State and to get as many people as we can information and get them supporting the Republics. And I just appreciate all the hard work you've done. And I guess my question
I appreciate all you're doing, too.
And by the way, tell Billy Ray hi for me.
I'll
when you see him. And my question is, with all this information in the media right now regarding President Obama and the 3,000 or so people going on this tour, leaving the country, and I've been hearing rumors of indictments and high-level arrests in D.C. and the White House and the Capitol. Is there any truth in any of that? Or do you think he is literally fleeing the country? Or have you heard anything about that?
I have heard some things about that, and there is some truth to it. Yes, I don't know exactly all of it. There is some truth to that.
Okay. Well, we're wanting to do some town hall meetings in the region where I am here, in Winthrop, Washington. And if I ever had got a chance to contact you, I wanted to alert someone on your staff there about the Sun Lodge here up in the mountains. I believe it would be a great place for future meetings if you need a secure place. And, just love to get more information to you if you would like that.
Have you been in touch with your ambassador in Washington?
No, I don't know who that is. Email.
Can you give me your name?
Yes. Ford, like your Ford car.
Okay.
Email is FORDSARE, and then the word blessed, BLESSED. Yeah,
okay.
Yahoo.com. So that should be Fords are blessed at Yahoo.com.
Fords are blessed at Yahoo.com.
Yes.
Does that mean Chevys are not? What is your name, sir?
Yeah, just repeat your statement one more time, please?
What is your name, sir? So I can put it on the email.
Yeah, here you now. Steve Ford, Ford.
Okay, Steve. I'll send you your ambassador info.
And one more quick question for Tim, if possible. Do we still need to pursue the secure party creditor process now in view of the Republics coming into place, or should we just wait on that? Did you catch that question, or? Hello?
Tim, are you? Oh. President Turner? Looks like we may have lost President Turner.
Okay. If you find an answer to the question about secure party creditor process, should we continue to follow acquiring that, just email that information to me. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I hope you're able to get him back online there.
Okay. All right.
God bless.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Our next area code is area 260. I'm sorry, area code 360.
That's me. My name is Pat Edwards, and I'm in Washington State also, and am hunting for our ambassador. So if you could get that information to me as well. I just heard Mr. Ford speaking, and we're neighbors, sort of across the mountains.
Okay.
Hello.
What is your
back,
email
Sam.
address?
One at a time, please.
Okay. What is your email address, Pat?
My email address is Edwards, EDWARDS, as in Sam, Edwards 9110 at Comcast.net.
Okay. I've got it.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Okay. Our next caller. I'm perhaps having technical difficulties. I'm not showing a next caller here.
Jim, this is Tim. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but I'm back on.
Okay, Tim. I have one of the questions while we lost you. Steve Ford asked from Washington, should they continue forward with the secured party paperwork? I was wanting to ask you that question.
Well, once the Republic is restored, I don't think that you'll need it as far as dealing with us. I'm not sure how we're going to have to deal with the de facto for a little while longer, but I don't think very much longer.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Our next area code, the switchboard is there. I am not seeing a new area code. Bear with me a second, folks. I think I'm having some technical difficulties.
Next is area code 563.
Thank you. Area code 563?
Yes, this is George Templer, representative from the Republic of Iowa. Great to talk with you, President Turner.
Yeah.
There's something I think that may be of assistance, and you may be aware of it, President Turner. David Barton with Wall Builders this gentleman has the great library of our founders' documents, earliest writings. He's been, yes. You know him? David Barton with Wallbuilders?
I don't know him personally, but I know of him, yes. He has a very extensive library, I understand.
Well, what I wanted to share is he has available, I think it's about a 26-part half-hour series of episodes called America's Heritage, or American Heritage. And this is great for every member of the Republic, and especially for those serving in government office, to become more familiar with where our founders got their ideals, who were their mentors. Some of the obscure founders are very much highlighted and elaborated upon, so we can become familiar with their belief system of what made this country great. And something I wanted to ask you for clarification, I hear and I don't mean to split hairs, but this reference of a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, as I see it, in this republic, but also in the founding of this nation, the United States of America in the 1700s, that really, if you look at it and you think of the prayers that were involved and God's role in the founding of the nation, in the fighting of the Revolutionary War, the protection over George Washington, that I believe this is a government of God and by God and for the people.
You're absolutely correct. That's a good point. You are correct with that. And God.
I believe Abraham Lincoln. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe Abraham Lincoln was taking us away from that godly heritage as he was destroying and shredding the Constitution, ruling almost as a dictator, or very much as a dictator.
Lincoln was not what he was reported to be. Actually, he was a descendant of the Rothschild family, the banking cartel. His actual name was, his father's name was A.A. Springs. He was not even a Lincoln. He was an illegitimate son. They gave him a different name.
Yes. Well, President, I want to thank you, and I want to share one more thing with you, and I'd like to see this disseminated among all the membership. We all come to our point in this life with issues. We've had struggles, parenting problems, perhaps abuses. We've been involved with wars. And so when we're dealing on behalf of the people, sometimes those issues cause us to be unreasonable and even nitpicky. And I want to share that there's a program out there called Coping Strategies for Our Military. It's for them for free for veterans. And there's a mental exercise, and it takes away these stresses and brings in God's processes into our hearts and our thinking process, so we become more reasonable, more responsive to the truth and the values that our founders gave, which they received from God. And so Coping Strategies is the exercise, and I think it'll help us all to be more reasonable, more helpful in the growth of this republic, so that, in effect, it could become a separation of the wheat and the chaff. We could be bringing in the wheat into the republic, that which God is interested in, and which will make this a great republic again. Thank you. Thank you for your comments. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Our next call, if you could announce the call, because I'm not seeing them, please.
360. Linda, please.
Area code 360.
360.
You have the floor. Thank you.
Okay, I'm from Washington State, and I need to get the ambassador of Washington State to email me.
Okay.
And
your
my
name and email, please?
Is Linda Roeder at Roeder.
How do you spell your last name?
Roedeer.
Okay.
And it's lroeder0525 @gmail.com.
lroeder?